If there's anyone you've not been talking to, tonight, before you reach home, don't even keep it for tomorrow. One phone call, just to convey the message that everything is sorted from my end. Sometimes they may be ready for it. Sometimes they may need time. That's okay. I've done my karma. My karma of not just calling up, my karma of giving a message that past is past, it's over, I'm starting a new transaction today. And today, my every thought for you is of love and blessings. No carry forward of previous energy. So it's not just calling, it's about a shift in energy. And when we send such beautiful healing energy to them, will things change? Will things change? Yes. Destiny change. And who did it? Who did it? Me. This is power. Power. God says, I don't write your destiny, but I give you the gyan to write the correct destiny. The gyan to write the correct destiny. Meditation. Meditation means connecting with Him every morning for a few minutes, like a parent sitting with a child, teaching the child how to be today throughout the day. How to be today throughout the day. What right karma to do today throughout the day. And so early morning, when we spend time sitting with Him, meditation means a personal relationship with Him. Studying the gyan from Him. Ocean of knowledge means the first thing that He gives us is gyan, how to live life. Gyan for my every thought, every word, every karma. Always there, available. I do not need to go and ask somebody else, what do you think I should do? Gyan. And then power to implement that gyan. And then living a life of a master, not a victim to people and situations, and responding the way which is right for me, irrespective of. So can we be nice to those who are not being nice to us? And can we be radiating love and blessings to those who have been. We will not even use the words now. Because even using that word is a lower karma. Can we radiate love and blessings to them? Meditation teaches us that if I have a little difficult karmic account with somebody, every morning, keep aside a few minutes for that karmic account. And every morning, when you sit with yourself, silence the mind, connect to the ocean of power, energize yourself, immerse that person on the screen of your mind, and use his power and love and radiate to that person. In Hindi, we call it Sakash. Sakash meaning channelizing his energy and sending it to the other soul every day, every day, every day, every day. And very soon. Have you heard of distant healing? Distant healing, Reiki, pranic healing, does it work? Does it work? What do we do in distant healing? Connect and channelize energy to them and allow their body to heal. If we can allow somebody's body to heal from a distance, can't we heal the soul? Can we not heal the soul? Sakash can create magic. It's magic. There is one way to live like this. The other way is to send them your bitter emotions every day. If I live the life of a victim, I keep radiating those past bitter emotions. There are people who've chosen to move away. They're not living with each other, but yet they are entangled with that bitter energy. And they say, oh, I'm no more with that person. But they're actually living the whole day with that person here. Deep, deep karmic accounts. Entanglement. Sakash for 5 minutes every day. Every day. Creating a beautiful relationship with God fills us with so much power, so much love and knowledge that we can change any karmic account of the past. Any means any karmic account. We will be able to forgive and release anything, absolutely anything that we have been holding on to, because we get that power and the knowledge how to do it. So every moment, aware of karma and aware of sanskars, our response to situations will change. Now responding the right way will be a very natural way of living. Early morning, like Brother Victor shared with us, let's not begin the morning with, because we want to change our karma, change our thoughts. Early morning should begin on a very high energy. Just for 1 month, let's together do this, because we're choosing happiness in every scene. Just for 1 month, ask yourself, just for 1 month, can you practice not consuming world news in the first 1 hour of the morning? Not to consume from the world emotions, because what I consume influences my karma. Just 1 hour in the morning. Can I shift this one habit of first thing in the morning, clean, rested mind, highest absorption power, open your eyes and first thing. How many of you right now have the habit, open your eyes and first thing? First thing in the morning. Damage to the soul. Damage to the soul. It's like first thing in the morning, get up and feed toxic food to somebody. We do that to ourselves. Should we do this together? Collective habit change? 1 hour in the morning? One hour in the morning? Not getting up in the middle of the night to see any new emails? We're not going to live the life of a victim, consuming from the world. We're going to create and radiate to the world. It's simple science. Please see how it works, and then you will not have to make any decision. It will just come out of choice. What I consume from the world, which means what nutrients I consume, is what I start creating. When I start creating that, I radiate that into the world. When I radiate that into the world becomes more of what it is today. If there is violence today in the world, and tomorrow morning, all of us wake up and early morning consume that information of violence. So violence was in one part of the world today, but the entire world wakes up tomorrow morning and consumes that information of violence in one part of the world. And then all of us have violence here first thing in the morning tomorrow. And when we have violence here first thing in the morning tomorrow, what we will radiate energy out will be those vibrations. And when all of us will radiate that vibration out, the violence tomorrow will intensify. And tomorrow when it intensifies, Monday morning we will all wake up and again consume of it more. One way of living is to consume what's happening in the world and to intensify it tomorrow. Another way of living is to consume early morning that what you want tomorrow's world to be. What kind of world do we want tomorrow? What kind of world do we want tomorrow? What kind of world do we want tomorrow? Peace, loving, anything else? Peace, loving, anything else? Compassionate, respectful. This is what we want. If we want this kind of a world, then tomorrow morning, that's what I will have to consume. Consume it, create it, radiate it. Next day, consume it, create it, radiate it. Monday, consume it, create it, radiate it. Shift in myself will shift the world. And that's the only simple change that today millions of us brought about when we came first time to the Brahma Kumaris. The Brahma Kumaris is a spiritual study center. It's a spiritual study center. It's like a school where we go to study. So the early morning, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, which was spent consuming world news, now is spent at the study center, the Raj Yoga Meditation Center, where we go and spend the first 1 hour in the morning to study the knowledge, God's knowledge, full of purity, power, happiness, love, bliss, compassion. Consume 1 hour in the morning. 23 hours, back to work, family, children. But the day began on the right emotional nutrient. First day, second day, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And I suddenly found myself changing. I did nothing else. I did nothing else. The only thing I did was change my early morning emotional diet. And suddenly I found my anger, my irritation. I didn't have to pay attention throughout the day. It was just happening on its own because change of early morning emotional diet. There are many of you who have been watching Awakening either on television or YouTube. Anybody? Raise your hands. Anyone who found a change in their way of thinking after watching regularly? This is power of media. This is power of media. You still have to yet come to the center and experience the power of meditation. But what we've just experienced is power of media. If 25 minutes of positive media can change my thought process, then can 25 minutes of another quality of media not change my thought process? If positive media can make me powerful, can negative media not make me weak? Can it not? Yes? Yes, this is power of what we consume. So just 1 hour in the morning from today. Yes? Choosing happiness, 1 hour in the morning. No newspaper, no news channel, not even work-related emails and messages. 1 hour is 1 hour is me time, the energizing time, my charging time, to take care of the mind who is going to take care of everything that I do throughout the day. My 1 hour in the morning. To meditate, which we will learn, and then to consume that highest level of knowledge, pure diet for the mind. 10 minutes before going to sleep, or 15 minutes before going to sleep. No phone, no newspaper, no television. Ready? 15 minutes, half an hour before going to sleep. Simple habit change. Early morning, late night. For 1 minute, that's what brothers shared in the beginning. 1 minute after every 59 minutes. Just a 1 minute meditation. Like most of us, carry our power banks with us every day to work. Earlier, we used to charge the phone in the morning, and it used to be okay by the time we reach in the evening. now. Anywhere we are idle for 5 minutes, we'll say, let me charge my phone. Don't we do that? Come, let me charge my phone. Whether I'm at the airport, whether I'm in a restaurant, let me charge my phone. Because the more I keep it charged, the more I'll be able to use it. Meditation. Let me charge my mind. I got 1 minute free. Stuck in a traffic jam? Let me charge my mind. Waiting for a meeting? Let me charge my mind. That little 1 minute of charging my mind. When I come home in the evening to my family and children, my inner battery will be. And when that inner battery is charged, when I come home in the evening, how will my family time be? And my inner battery connected to the battery of the child, what will it do to their battery? Charge. But when I come home discharged and my children connect to me, what happens to their battery? 1 minute of meditation. Wherever I get that 1 minute gap, charge. So early morning, late night, 1 minute after every 1 hour. Powerful time. This charging allows us to respond and perform the right karma in every scene. And a very important factor which influences our thoughts, our diet. Not just the emotional diet of information, but the food we eat. We've all heard, you are what you eat. Do you believe that? You are what you eat? Now, when we say you are what you eat, it's not just about the body. It is you are what you eat. As is the food, so is the. As is the food, so is the. Jaisa anna vaisa. As is the food, so is the mind. Which means the food that I eat is not just protein, carbohydrates, fats. It's energy, it's vibrations. It's not just physical nutrients, it's emotional energy nutrients. Let's be very careful of what we eat. If I want a mind which is peaceful, confident, fearless, I have to consume a high energy diet. Consuming food which has the vibrations of fear. Do you know the food which has vibrations of fear? Yes, do we know the food which has vibrations of fear? Yes, yes. Visualize. No? In the slaughterhouse for a month, creating hatred, resentment, hurt, fear, helplessness, violence, death. That's the energy of the food. And I say this is proteins. It is proteins for the body, but what is it for the soul? Let me look for proteins with the energy of peace, purity. Death cannot give me health. Helplessness, fear, hatred cannot give me health. That's the vibration of that food. Experiment just for 1 month. Just experiment. These are all experiments. Spirituality is all about experimenting. Experiment for 1 month. High energy diet. Everything I eat and everything I drink. Everything I eat and everything I drink has an effect here, not just an effect here. I have to choose happiness. It's in my lifestyle. It's in my lifestyle. Just 1 month experiment, sattvic food, high energy food. High energy food. And then just before eating. Just before eating. We were all taught, what do we have to do before eating? We were all taught. How many of us are doing it before every meal? Nowadays, with every meal, it is either the phone, eating here, reading here, or dinner time, plate in one hand, remote control in the other hand. It's my time to relax. While eating, I cannot consume any information, again, of violence, pain, conflict, crime. Because while I'm eating, I'm absorbing vibrations, energy. In Ayurveda, which is the very ancient healing technique, you know what they teach us? If you're upset, don't eat. If you're upset, don't eat. Because if you eat in an upset state of mind, it's not good for the body. And here we are watching and consuming so much while eating. So 10 minutes of a meal should be either in silence or should be with happy conversations. No media while eating. No discussing problems while eating. No arguments while eating. No meetings while eating. Let's meet over lunch for office meeting. Then that food absorbs vibration of profit, loss, issues, conflicts. Meeting over coffee. No, coffee and then meeting. Not meeting over coffee, meeting over lunch. Lunch, then meeting. Very careful while eating. Mindful eating. Mindful eating. Where my every thought is connected to the Supreme Power, energizes my food, energizes my mind, energizes my body. Simple practices, very simple practices, but the result they create. There is absolutely no other way to energize this. I will have to take responsibility for myself. Nobody else can do it for me. Nobody else can do it for me. But today, hurried, running, grab a bite. Let me grab a bite while leaving for work. Then I create a thought of busy, radiate that energy in the food, and busy becomes my part of life because busy vibrations while eating. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, peaceful eating changes destiny. Changes destiny. How many of you get time to cook for your family? You can change the destiny of your family in the kitchen. Gradually, we are shifting towards a culture of eating out too often. When we eat out, it's not just the food we have, it's the intention and the energy and the vibrations of the food. Food that is cooked for the intention of profit, when consumed by my family, will connect them to money more than family. And that's why the world today is saying, why are we becoming so materialistic? Why is money more important to us than our own siblings and parents? Because we are eating food which is cooked with the intention of profit. It has the vibrations, you eat, I earn. 3 types of food. 1, food cooked for profit. 2, food cooked for family. And 3rd, food cooked for prasad, langar, prasad, langar, which only means food cooked in the remembrance of. When we cook food in the remembrance of God, we are energizing that food for our family. Can we cook food every day in His remembrance in our kitchen? Destiny will change of the family. destiny will change. Just change your kitchen environment, the vibrations of the kitchen. Peaceful, praying, chanting, meditating while cooking. Then sit with the plate, connect to Him one powerful thought. I'm a powerful soul. I'm a child of the Supreme Father. I'm always happy. Just energize the food. Eat in silence. Destiny change. Food and water has a direct effect on the mind.